Hello everyone, my name is Umisha Emma. Now I am going to discuss regarding corporate social responsibilities towards employees. In the previous videos, I am discussing regarding the responsibilities towards owners. Now I am going to discuss regarding what are the corporate social responsibilities towards employees. That is, in the case of that is corporate social responsibility, that is concern as well as the commitments either towards its employees or the owners or the stakeholders of the organization. That is here the responsibility of an organization can be first known from its how it is approaching to its internal environment. Here internal environment comprises employees, that is workers, that is suppliers, that is who are within the organizations. That is, a company which cares for internal environment may be able to care for its external environment. That is one saying regarding that is if they care for internal environment, if they looking in internal environment good, companies same company may be good for external environment also. That is in the case of business organizations must be willing to maintain the dignity of every employee as a human being. That is, each and every employee or the human being is having its own status as well as the rights as well as the dignity that should be maintained in the organization. That is, provide enough opportunities to each individual to develop to its maximum potential. That is, opportunities should be given to maximize their potentiality and to work for the betterment of the organization and to satisfy its need and aspirations either in terms of career growth or in terms of salaries or in terms of other things. It should be satisfied. That is, what are the main responsibilities towards employees? That is, first one is fair wages. That is why the employees are joining to the organization, because they are supposed to lead that is good life and as well as satisfied their needs. For satisfying their needs they are working in the organization, and at the same time those employees should be paid properly, whether the wages are fixed according to minimum wages act or according to the nature of the work. Company is supposed to give fair wages. Otherwise, if the employees are not satisfied, they are not working properly, because according to expectations of the employees, companies should make payments towards his salary or the wages, because before joining they think that if we join the particular company we are able to satisfy our needs and aspirants. For that reason they are going for the particular jobs. For that reason he should be paid properly. Second point is adequate benefits. That is, what are the benefits provided to an employee either according to the norms of the state or the central or the norms of the employees. That is, what are the benefits provided? That's either in the case of private sector or in the case of government sector. That is like housing facilities. That is, some of the companies are providing their free boarding as well as lodging facilities. In the case of government also, some department is also providing housing facilities and insurance coverage. That is, in the case of government, that is minimum insurance is to be there for an employee. At the same time, even in the case of the private sector also, employee needs to be go by insurance coverage. That is, we call it as scheme and insurance policy. That is, insurance policies taken by the employer, and whatever the benefits, if it is something happened, the benefits goes to the employee, because at that time their family should not suffer. And what are the medical facilities provided to particular employees either for his dependents or for an employee? That is, healthcare benefits are provided. That is, it is compulsory as per the law, and at the same time multinational corporation provided more than that. that is the limit is fixed, that is it may be of FHPL, family health plan like. And at the same time, in the case of government sector, whatever the expenditure done by the particular employee, that is reimbursed. And nowadays, that is some of the, even for the below poverty line, that is families are getting free medical facilities either through Yashaswini or through BPL cards. They can claim their facilities. That is in the case of organization also, there, that is ESI facilities is given. That is, if it is something happened either for an employee or for dependents, whatever the expenses done or expenditure done by the particular employee for the sake of employee or for his dependents, that will be reimbursed. And what are the retirement benefits? Because he is working for the organization either 10 years or 20 years or 30 years, that is after the retirement he should be satisfied. For that reason, there is what are the retirement benefits provided in the case of private sector, that is minimum, that is 12% of the basic is deducted from the employee, and same amount is contributed by the employer also, and at the time of retirement he will get benefited. But in the case of government sector, that is new pension scheme is introduced from the year 2006. Before that, all the government employees are getting pensions. That is some of, that is retirement, how the retirement benefits, that is what are the minimum retirement benefits that should be given to the employees. Next one is good working condition. That is for proper working of an employee, the organization should provide proper working conditions, whether the particular organization is maintaining hygiene or the other things, that is they have to maintain the health of the workers. The, if the particular person is working in the organization, the health should not suffer, because health is wealth. For that reason, each and every employees are concentrating on health, and at the same time organization should also concentrate on wealth, health, that leads to wealth of the particular organization as well as an employee. That is, company is supposed to provide good working conditions. That is, in the case of chemical factories, proper gloves or the proper kit to be provided, or in the case of manufacturing companies, proper, that is either the maybe shoes or the lenses that should be given. That is the particular employee should not suffer with the working in the particular organization. And next one is opportunity for growth. That is, each and every employee is expecting, that is if he is having any potentiality, that should develop, and at the same time that should be utilized in the organization, and that leads to growth of the particular employee. And if any employee needs any training or the education, that should be given for the particular employee, and that should be satisfied. Because after the, that is COVID-19, that is all the things are done through online. Even though if he is not known to either the laptop or the computers, he should go by that one. That is, if training needs to be given to the particular employees, otherwise he is not able to do the work properly. Whenever the training is needed, that should be given to the particular employee, either in the private sector or in the government sector. Next is timely training and development. That is, when the training is needed, at that time that should be given, and that leads to development of the particular employee as well as the organization. And last point is participative management. Participative management is nothing but when they are taking decisions, if they include operating level, that is workers, at that time they will become happy to share their views, and that leads to betterment of the organization. And next one is recognition of workers' right. That is, companies supposed to, that is give, that is fair workers' right to either the fair wages or to form trade unions. That is, if the trade unions is there, if it is something happened in the organization, they will come to the picture and they will, that is decide, that is what is happening, and they will go by the particular cases. But it is not allowed, I think, in the multinational corporations. Only it is, that is formed in the domestic organization and collective bargaining, etc. Next point is cooperation. That is, how the cooperation by the workers as well as the, that is, organization for the working of the particular employee, whether the opportunities are provided for the particular employee to make use of his efforts or the willingness to work. And each and every employees are also working towards the betterment of the, that is, goals of the organization. At the same time, organization is also working towards the common goal. That is, common goal is nothing but the main aim of each and every business is to stay in business, and at the same time a company's organization should earn maximum amount of profit. If they earn profit, that is, they are able to pay dividend, they are able to pay wages, they are able to give facilities, they are able to provide, that is, everything is possible only when the company is earning profits. For that reason, it is cooperation from should be from the both the sides, employee as well as the employer. And last one is providing an efficient complaint handling system. That is, if it is something, that is, problem happens at the time, that is efficient complaint, that is handling system, the how the complaints are handled in an organization, whether an opportunity is given for the workforce for their either for discussion or the other thing, that is, the complaint should be managed properly. At the time, the workers will become happy, that leads to happy organization, and that leads to, that is, betterment of the or the success of the particular organization. Thank you. These are the responsibilities towards employees